Can't drive with one hand. I'm not actually at the end yet. Hello viewers. As you can see, it is winter in Canada. My first thought was to do one of those videos of G-scale trains plowing snow, but everybody's done those, and also I forgot to lay any track before the snow started. So instead, we're going to do something significantly more foolhardy, which is laying a G-scale railroad on top of snow. I'm not going any particular direction with this. I'm just going to start laying straight track and see where I get. I think we're going to have to go around the tree. So the snow's actually getting pretty deep here, and amazingly the track is sitting on top of the snow, which is kind of what I hoped it would do. We will see if it holds up once a train runs over it though. Alright, well that's all the straight track that I own, so I guess that is as far as the front yard and very bad idea railroad is going to get. We did get more or less past the tree though, which is cool. This locomotive is basically a junker that I bought on eBay for 35 bucks, so not too upset if it breaks. That's why I chose this one instead of my good Bachmann Big Hauler or my LGB engine. And I'm going to live life dangerously and put the coach on as well. Okay, that's a pretty steep hill. Up you go. Come on. I should probably mention that this locomotive has a bit of an Achilles heel. These come with a giant metal weight inside that's supposed to give them traction, and I took that out of this one for reasons that I cannot seem to recall, which means that on flat level ground it'll pull 1 or 2 cars, but on a slope like this, nada. So since I am not prepared to take it apart and put the weight back in, I think we're gonna have to try a different locomotive. Alright, this is my other Bachmann 460, and in retrospect, a much more appropriate paint scheme to run in the snow. And it still has the weight in it, so hopefully this one should have a bit better traction on the slope. I also swapped out the transformer for a more powerful one. Here we go. That looks promising. Oh, still slipping a little bit, but we made it. And amazingly, oh, I was just about to say it's not sinking into the snow. Can we still make the corner? Oh, that's... Okay, we gotta stop. That's the end of the track. Do you see how the track just goes ka-chunk down into the snow? Alright, can we get the train back? We lost power. Nope, nope. We got it. Okay. Let's slow down for this corner. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's a problem. I think what went wrong here is that this little piece of track right there goes out basically over nothing. There's no snow supporting it. So, although we can probably get the coach back on the track and return the train to its point of origin, we are going to need to fix that in the long term if we're going to run any more trains over the line. Alright, let us see if we can get the engine past that curve. I'm going to go very slowly and carefully. Oh, that is... it's like an outside banked curve. It's not very good. Oh, please don't dump my good engine into the snow. Alright, we got it. And I think we're going to make it back with no issues. Apart from that one. Okay, well, with only one major crash, we have made it from one end of our railroad to the other and back. Now I think we're going to have to relocate that piece of track, because obviously that is a very difficult curve. Time for the second run on the, whatever we're calling this, front yard and bad idea. Tiny bit of slippage, but not too bad. I think the track sinking into the snow reduced the steepness of that hill. We've lost electrical connection. There, oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so we made it out with no crashes. Let's see if we can make it back. Something's off the track. Oh dear. Tender's off the track. Alright, I'm gonna go fix that. everything's back on the track again. I would say our goal for this should be at least one run to the end and back with no derailments or crashes or things falling over. And the sun's coming out, so hopefully that's a sign of good luck. Or it could just mean that the snow's going to melt soon. In which case this entire railway will sink into the ground. Barely slipped at all that time. That's a good sign. Still not going to take this too fast. I feel like a pioneer in the Old West. Having no idea what I'm doing, but knowing that I'm doing it really well. Okay, made it to the end without incident. That's promising. Oh, nope, there we go. We lost electrical contact again there for a minute. Oh, it wants to speed up down this hill. This is the worst possible place to speed up. Oh, and we were so close. Just lost a wheel on the coach. What is this, 4th time, 5th time? Whatever time this is, hopefully is the charm. No slipping at all. That's good. Keep moving through there. Fine so far. We might actually make this. But we did still make it to the end last time with no incident as well, if I remember right, so we're not out of the woods yet. Coming back. Keep it super slow through here. I could tell it wanted to derail there, but it didn't, so that's an improvement. Holy cow. And we have made it. Beautiful. Alright, well, now that we have a working railway, I propose a Top Gear style race. This is my remote-controlled Jeep Wrangler trail truck, and as longtime viewers of my channel know, it is famously awesome in the snow. So, I'm going to race it against the train to get to the end and back. Now, I'm not going to cheat, I'm not going to drive it through the part that I already stomped through and made a path. I'm going to drive it through the uninterrupted snow on this side. So, here we go. The train is moving. Alright, well, Jeep's not really moving. Oh, come on. Train is... Oh, crikey. This is exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Well, among other things. Oh dear. The track is all on a slope now. That's going to make the run much more difficult from now on, and there's chunks of snow in here. There's snow all over to one side of it. Oh dear. It's come uncoupled again. Seems like these Bachmann knuckle clippers are not all that reliable. These are also really tight curves for an engine this big. Now the Jeep. So it seems like I may have to cheat and drive it through the part that I already stomped through. Train is away. There we go. And, almost. And for the first time, the Jeep is ahead in the race, and... Oh, they've collided. Aren't these things supposed to go better the more times I do it because I learn from my mistakes? Oh, right, that's the part. I don't learn from my mistakes. I'm actually going to send the coach back on its own to get it out of our way. Wow, it's still on the track. Beautiful. I didn't want to do this with my nice engine. This is why I had the crappy engine, but the crappy engine couldn't climb the hill. Alright, engine's back on the track. Let's see what we can do about fixing this slope. That's not quite what I had in mind. You know what? Let's just move the track onto a fresh section of snow. Oh, right, the Jeep's still out there. Okay, it's hard to drive backwards with one hand. problem here is that we can actually get the Jeep there just fine, but we can't get it all the way to the end because I didn't stomp all the way to the end. And we certainly can't turn it around, so I'm just going to stomp on this a little bit more. I'm also trying to drive the Jeep with one hand while holding a camera and operating a train, so my driving is not at its best. It's also a tad unfair that the train gets such a big head start, but I can't hold two controllers at once. Here we go. Train's going, Jeep's going, and for once the Jeep is actually ahead. Using my turnaround area. Very nice. Oh, I gotta stop driving the Jeep for a minute and drive the train. Come on, Jeep. It's a close race. It's a very close race. And the Jeep takes it. And amazingly, it did not derail the train. That was so exciting that I'd like to do it again and run the train a little bit faster than this time. So let's make it best 2 out of 3. Here we go. Oh, the train's having some trouble getting up the hill now. Turn the Jeep around. Gotta stop the train. Oh, crikey. That's kind of an interesting accident. It Back to the Future 3'd itself off the end. Alright, bringing Snowpiercer back. Can't drive with one hand. I'm not actually at the end yet. Well, this is fun. We haven't had a good crash in at least 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm going to call that last race I did not finish for both participants and try it again. Train is away, slipping a little bit, and there goes the Jeep. Jeep is well ahead this time. Oh, train. Oh! Snowpiercer living up to its name again. Oh, the passenger car's off the track. And the Jeep is stuck. The snow was now pierced at the other end. I feel like this joke is going to get old pretty soon, if it hasn't already. Come on, Jeep. Yeah, that counts. Okay, the Jeep won again. We need to start running the train faster. And paying closer attention to it, because it does keep running off the end. That's why it keeps derailing. One of the wheels is out of its bearing. Okay, race number 3. Oh, the train needs to go faster. Oh, stop. Well, now the train ran into the Jeep instead of the other way around. Wait, is the train still on the track? Yes, it is. Okay, race proceeds. No interruption. Oh, cranky. Oh, Jeep's stuck. And... oh, that was actually one of my smoother stops. Oh, that right there gives me an idea. Buffer stop made out of snow. That should prevent any future incidents, and now I can stop using the Snowpiercer joke. And the Jeep coming in a very, very late finish in this race. Alright, what is this, race number 4? We were going to do best 2 out of 3, but I've lost count at this point. So, let's just start again. Here we go. Jeep is in the lead currently, and stuck. And the buffer stop worked brilliantly. Alright, train's coming back. Oh, no. Oh, Jeep's stuck again. Okay, that definitely slid a pretty long way. I'm really pleased with this basically giant snowball holding the train in place there. That worked great. Alright, so they are now tied, I believe, if I'm keeping track well, which I'm not. The train is 1-2, the Jeep is 1-2. This is number 5, the final tiebreaker. Well, maybe not final, but the tiebreaker anyhow. Here we go. Jeep's in the lead as usual on the first leg. And get it turned around. And change direction. And the Jeep wins. And the train crashes. That could be the end of it, but since nothing is entirely destroyed yet, let's just keep going. I don't want to break my nice engine, but the Jeep's pretty much indestructible. Here we go. We have to run the train even faster. Alright, quick, get turned around. The Snowpiercer has become the Snow Pierced. Someone's gonna need to put a stop to the Snowpiercer jokes because this is getting out of hand. I haven't even seen the movie or the show. Jeep is stuck, train's derailed. Business as usual. Wow. Okay, Jeep's making a major... And the Jeep wins, and the train only just reached the end. We need to give the train a nudge. Let's use the Jeep. Oh, that totally worked. I've now thoroughly lost count of how many of these we've done. Our snow buffer stop is kind of disintegrated at this point. Oh yeah, that is definitely disintegrated. That just straight up ran off the end there. All right, the sun is going down, so let's do one final race. Here we go, last race of the day. Looking good, turning around, gotta stop the train, reverse the train. Oh, it's close, it's so close. I swear that was not what I meant to do, but that was a pretty satisfying end. Oh boy, the coach completely fell apart. Well, no big surprise, it was hot glued together. It's a good thing that coach only cost me about 15 bucks and it was ancient and kind of falling apart anyway. Alright folks, well, on that note, I think I'm gonna call this the end of the Front Yard and Bad Idea Railway. I still have no idea who won more races, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway folks, thank you for watching. Next video we'll be back to normal train content, and I will see you next time.